All right, I'm going to be breaking down Nick Mullens and his amazing performance Thursday against the Raiders. I understand it is against the Raiders, but there's a lot of things that I want to look at. I'm going to highlight 12 of his most successful pass attempts and try to explain why. And just some things to keep in mind is how quick his release is and how his knowledge of the offense gets the ball out so quick. So right here on this very first play, it's just going to be a simple speed out of an empty set. And so you can kind of see they have 3 to 2 here. So 3 defenders on 2. We're just going to sprint out here, and there is no way if you get this ball out quick on a speed out that he's going to be able to make that play. You can see how they're playing 2 high safeties. He cannot drive on that, and this is just a rhythm pass. Just get things going, and again, he got that ball out in less than 2 seconds. Now, the second play here, a couple things I want you to notice, not just Nick Mullens, is this perfect pass protection up front. This is one of the longest pass plays that Nick Mullens will hold the ball before his release, and it's at 2.5 seconds. So if we go back and we watch how long it takes here, 1,001, 1,002, ball's out. Again, this is a rub route that's going to come about by our amazing tight end. Good old Kittle's going to come up and rub off on this backer that's responsible for him man. So there's 2 possible ways. It seems like they're betting on him screaming, and so as soon as he comes in, that means that one of these 2 guys has to account for the fullback out of the backfield. Now, pay attention to Mullens. He knows where he is going with this ball right off the bat, and he is going to stare straight downfield just to give juice just a little bit more, and as soon as he knows he's cleared, then he gets the ball out. Again, pay attention to his eyes staring downfield, knowing where he's going with the ball, get it out there quick, and then you just got Kyle Juszczyk on his own outside. Now, the third play, this is the touchdown pass to Garcon, spoiler alert. But here's what I want you to pay attention is how quick he gets his head around off of this play action and just off-platform throw. It doesn't matter. He's so wide open. Just give your man a chance and don't ruin it. Hits it on the money. That's a touchdown. Very first NFL touchdown pass for Nick Mullens. And again, just pay attention to the knowledge he has of the offense. As soon as his head comes around, he knows where he is going. He has seen the safety bite. And again, you could get here for the first down, but why not take the whole thing? Just easy layup pass for a touchdown. He had an incredible game. He finished with 151.9 passer rating, 0 sacks, 0 turnovers. That is the highest passer rating in the Kyle Shanahan system since he's been at 49ers. CJ Beathard's highest was 115. Jimmy Garoppolo's is 118. And every single one of those players took a sack in every game they started. Nick Mullens is the first person not to do that, and this is a big reason why. He gets rid of the ball quickly. This is a simple over-under, and what I mean by that is he's going to throw it over the linebacker's head and under the safeties. And this basically this play action where you turn your back, it's going to suck up the linebackers, and then he's just going to throw a bullet. This is about the extent of his, basically the power of his arm. But it's not great, but his mechanics are great. I wish this would get out of the way. But you can kind of see how he's driving through his front foot. He's changing his weight. His release point is exceptional. He's not the tallest guy, but he drives through. And again, you have to see he has to clear this linebacker, but you got to get it in there quick enough to where the safety can't make a play and the safety can't make a play. Great pass to Pierre Garcon, and I'm curious to see if that connection will continue because that definitely seemed like his favorite guy. This one right here, this is just playing football. Good Lord. This is a Matthew Stafford type of play. And again, notice he doesn't take any sacks. He gets rid of this ball quick. 1,001, 1,002. Guy in his face, sidearms it underneath the arm, through the armpit to Kittle here, and then allows him to make a play. Now, this play is designed. Kittle's supposed to block for a count, then release. It's almost like a pick and roll in basketball. So he knows that pressure is coming in his face, and you just got to be ready for it. And one of the things that's special, again, about Nick Mullens is he doesn't have to throw on platform. And what I mean by that is this is not your orthodox footwork, body language, or follow through. This is just make a play. Get the ball out. No negative plays here. And the result, man, we got Kittle. He's going to do what he does. Now, this next play right here starts right off the bat with the motion. This is a little bit more of a scheme play, but I love it. The motion to Richie James, the rookie, across formation shows us a couple things. One, it shows us this guy's in man. And as he drifts across, ooh, so that's great. So you can see right there, as soon as he comes here and he's signaling to this backer, what that's doing is it's changing man responsibilities and or zone. So he's checking, this is my guy now, so your assignment's going to bump over just a bit. The play action pulls this linebacker in. And if we take away that motion, let's say we go back to this. He had outside leverage, or on this man, he would have here. As soon as we motion across, that's going to change this linebacker's responsibilities in the run game and the passing game, and his responsibilities as well. So you can see right there, as soon as he kicked over, as soon as this linebacker kicks over and understand that he's going to have A gap responsibility instead of B gap responsibility, as soon as everything changed, watch him step in. As soon as he steps in, boom, that's all that it took. We know where that ball is going right there. We still do the play action just to pull him in a little bit more, and you throw to the alleviated spot. Look at this perfect passer window right out here, right on the slant, right behind him. If he doesn't move over, this linebacker is right in that throwing alley. Again, the strength of Nick Mullens is not, he doesn't have a powerful arm. It's knowing the offense. You know, it's highlighted a lot that Kyle Shanahan said he knows the offense better than Jimmy. He knows the offense better than CJ. Besides me, he knows the offense next best. All right, right here, what we're going to see, man, just very, very simple slant route. Oh my gosh, look at that perfect route. Absolutely incredible here. And if we go back, just pay attention as we move across. Again, motion sets up what they are doing. It's very obvious that as soon as he comes out, you got a simple 2-on-2. If a safety went with him, then you would know what we have over the top. Sorry, I went back a little bit too far there. But again, the fact that the safety stays here, look at this. We have 3 wide receivers here. So he is going to be responsible for whichever deep inside cut is on this side. But because we have a 1 and 2, we got 2 wide receivers, and it's just a simple 2-man on the outside. They're going to run a little bit of a clearing route and just basically allow him to be open. You can see here, he's checking. He's going to freeze him. His eyes stay on this side, which freezes this player who is just reading the eyes. And by freezing him, look at this open passing lane to the inside. Boom, strike, hit it, touchdown to Bourne. Great play there. Now, this is another one of those motion plays. We did the same thing. Now, this is hilarious. I have no idea why the Raiders didn't check out of it. They are a poor team. As soon as he's crossing with here, we have man coverage. Now, watch this Mike linebacker, number 59 right here. He's going to walk up and not even attempt to disguise what it is they're trying to do. He's showing pressure. Well, you're showing pressure, and on top of that, this safety starts to alleviate and back up to get more depth. As that happens, look at this gigantic space in the middle. We've already determined based on motion that we have simple man coverage with him coming across Richie James. Boom, right there. So they should have checked out of this. And right here, the linebacker comes up. Again, you can see all of this space. You just send it right there in the middle. Boom. And what's even more special about this is watch how quick he gets rid of the ball. He knows where he's going with that ball. Gets the ball, 1,001, 1,002, a second and a half out for a huge gain. Just got to get the ball out. That's all that you have to do. Now, this is where the Raiders are starting to get pretty desperate. They're getting destroyed, and so they're just going to start all-out blitzing. So right off the bat, they are just trying to do everything they can. It's going to be a drop pass, but maybe my favorite pass by CJ Beathard. By Nick Mullens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as soon as Mostert comes up to block, he's going to red dog blitz it. Basically, as soon as the linebacker shows pass protection, that gives the man responsibility. He is free to blitz now. So we're going to have 7 guys coming in. Look at this. 7 guys. Absolutely incredible pass protection. But what's special is Mullens gets the ball out quick. 2nd and a half on the pass against a 7-man blitz. Hits a wide open Richie James, and he drops it, man. He would have taken that one to the house. Again, this doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but this is my favorite play by Nick Mullens this game. 7-man blitz, stays in the pocket, quick delivery. He knows it's man coverage. It just gets dropped. This one's pretty special, too. Again, I mean, his game is unreal, the way that he played. It's 3rd down, and you just sometimes got to give your guy a chance. The throwing lanes, nothing is there. He's trying to hit Kittle here and just give him a spot. There is not much to go to here, but good Lord. He's got a man and trail technique with a safety over the top and an opposing cornerback coming in. He's triangled in here. Kittle just sticks his paw out there and does what he can best. But all this has to do, we would have punted on this drive. It was 3rd down, and we would have been off the field and given up great field position. He gives his player a chance, and our freaking all-world tight end just makes a play. Gets down there, almost scores, and I love that Shanahan comes back and rewards him. We run a naked bootleg right here. I guess it shouldn't be say naked. He blocked for a count, then released. But, again, just a perfect throw off platform to the open wide receiver. Then watch the celebration right here, man. That's what I'm talking about. 3 touchdowns in one game. And this is going to be the last pass we're going to talk about that completely iced it. It's basically the exact same play, except we're bringing our tight end from a different spot. It's another play-action boot, just like the touchdown play we just saw. And so he fades back. You got Kittle coming across, off-platform throw, which is not easy, and putting an easy catchable ball. He's not a dart thrower. He is a touch pass guy, a finesse guy that knows the offense, and an anticipation thrower, knowing where he's supposed to go with the ball before he lets go to it. And that's Nick Mullens. Hopefully, we can continue to see more of this. If you like what you saw, head over to Twitter at JL_Chapman. That is where I will continue to be doing these videos. Thanks, guys.